friends, how is everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. This is Sherry and I'm so glad you're here. I have my Thrifty Thursday video for you today, and it's on Friday because I was out of town last week and just got a little behind, so catching up with my sleep, with my videos. So yeah, I'm excited to show you what I got because I'm being very picky. I'm not just getting everything even though I want to. I just, am being very choosy at what I bring home. So I saw these at least twice at the Dollar Tree where I got them. I saw them at least twice and I didn't get them. And then I was like, and I liked them the first time I saw them. I just like, I don't know if I want to get those. I don't know if I wanted what I wanted to do with them. I don't know if I want to use them myself or if I want to make a journal out of the cover. But anyway, I went ahead and got these three. I liked all these three. I think there was one more, at least one more smaller one with something on it that I didn't, I liked these the best. Anyway, out of whatever they had, these were the three I liked best. So I got this little one. It's, as you can see, bring me a Diet Coke, Diet Coke. Here's the back. If you haven't seen these, they're really cute. I love the colors. Oh, that's right. This one had I went for the paper too. This looks like it's actually maybe double, when you take it out, it might be signatures. Yeah, it looks like it might be. I can't guarantee it, but until I take it apart. But it really looks like it might be. Is it sewn? Wait, let me see if I can find a center of a signature. I don't know, that might take too much time, but I think I see stitching right there. I think I see a stitch where it would come together in the center of a signature. So anyway, but whether or not it does or does not, I still liked the fact that it had all the bottle caps on. It's first of all, the front and back both have lines, and the front and back are both decorated with, I don't know if you can just see it through or, oh, I think you can see it through. Okay. I don't know if it's actually printed because it looks darker over here. But anyway, it has these Diet Coke bottle caps, and you can see them here. And you can see them here. And they look a little lighter over here, don't they? So I think I'm seeing through. No? I'm looking, and it's a different print, I believe. Like I'm going to put my finger on this one. It says Diet Coke, and the top word is kind of like cursive. So let's keep that. Here's the one on the other side. That is not cursive. So it is printed on both sides. I wasn't sure because it is a little lighter on some pages. But anyway, I just thought it was really cute with the paper. The paper was cute and the cover. And so let's look at the next one. Now this one I loved because of the green background. I just thought this one was so pretty. And the shiny, like, see how these are like foiled or shiny. Some of them are, well, just this row right here is silver or shiny. And it's on the back too. I'm going to take a drink real quick. I got a Dr. Pepper Zero here today. I always share my drink with you, don't I? Cheers. Here you go. Let's do it right. Get your drink. Cheers. So, anyway, this one I just thought is a little bit bigger, as you can see. Here's the different sizes. And so this is kind of like almost composition book size, maybe a little taller and a little narrower. But the paper in here also lines. Let's see now, are they on both sides? I don't remember. Yes. And it has Diet Coke cans on front and back. So isn't that cute? And whether I use these myself or take them apart, I'm thinking I'm going to take them apart and use this for fun paper, in a journal. But this also looks like it's in a signature. You can see it right here. It's sewn in. Yeah, it's sewn in. I don't know where the middle is. Let's see. But I can see that it folds around. You know what I mean? I think I'm up. Sometimes you think you're in the middle and it's one page over or whatever. Here we go. Oh, it's a this has a staple in it. Okay. This has a staple right here. So take those staples out of the outside, yeah. This one is, see, this one doesn't have a staple. But this one has a staple, it's just a folded cover. But still, I think that cover would be cute to make into a journal. I would use some of this paper in there, but then I could use some of the paper in other things. And then I would also cover this with something that would coordinate with the red and the colors here. So just fun papers would be cool in here. You know what I mean? Just some fun, bright colored, whimsical papers. And then this one was my favorite. Just so cute with the pink background. Cherry Coke. Look at the cherries. These are already on here. Everything you see here was already on here. I didn't add anything yet. I wouldn't add anything to this. It's just so pretty the way it is. I love the little kind of turquoisey green bottle caps there. It says Cherry Coke, and then the red ones, you know. But those little green ones really make the cover. Just really, and the little cherry there is in pink. The word cherry is more pink. You got pink here. Big cherry on there, and then here's the back of this one. And what does the paper look like in here? We're going to look right now. This one is white with lines on the front and back. Oh, now this one doesn't have a picture on the back, no printed picture, but it has the Cherry Coke right here, can, and so that's all the way through, like that. But you know, even though this paper is a little plainer maybe than the other two, this cover was the thing that got me on this one. So yeah, I know I talked a lot about those, but I just wanted to share with you every little detail in case you were wondering what they look like, how, you know, they might be taken apart. Both the bigger ones have the staples. So, all right, so that was, let me see what I want to show you next. I did pick up a pack of, this is for my granddaughter, my 5-year-old granddaughter. She likes to color and draw and cut paper. So I've been letting her, you know, I talk about on my channel when I'm crafting the white cardstock that I bring home from work, and I use it, and I've given her a stack downstairs in the playroom. I have a little table set up. If you watch my other channel, I showed my playroom. And I have a little table set up there, so I put some of that white cardstock there, a little stack, you know, for her. And then I put a little container of colored pencils, and she likes highlighters. So I think there might be a couple markers in there, but there's some highlighters. She likes to color with highlighters, which is good. It's a broader, you know, end on like a marker, or than a marker. It's a broader end on a highlighter usually than a Sharpie, and it's not as dark, so it doesn't like go through the paper usually. So anyway, I have that set up for her down there. And then I thought, her mom mentioned some construction paper, and that, do I want any construction paper? She had seen some at a thrift store. I'm like, well, I don't really use it. But then I thought, you know what? I should have gone and looked wherever. I don't know where it was, but I didn't go look for it or anything. But I have seen like lots. I mean, I believe I remember seeing lots of construction paper at thrift stores. I've just never picked it up because I don't use it. But, you know, now that I have a granddaughter that likes to draw and cut and all those things, I thought that she would love some colored paper. So I got this for her. I'm going to open it up because I'm going to take it right down there and add it to her little craft table. It's whatever she wants it to be table. She can play with Play-Doh there. She can play with her toys there. The toys at my house, you know. She usually doesn't bring toys over, but she, you know, I got plenty of toys for her. I wanted to open it too to show you what colors in here in case you did want to use it. I mean, this is pretty paper. I did see someone on YouTube using construction paper in their journals, and I just never, I don't know why, I just never have, but I love this green right here. That might be my favorite in here. We've got blue, purple. This is a light blue, purple. This is a pretty color, like a salmon color. Very pretty. Gosh, I might have to steal some of this from her. Pretty orange, and then I think we start over again. there's the green again. So that's the colors. Let's see. I don't know what journal am I going to make next. Yeah, I'm thinking. I just want to take out a color and fold it in half and see what it looks like. Let's take one of these. Let's take my favorite one. Her favorite color, my granddaughter's favorite color might be this color too. This is her mom's favorite color. So I don't know. This color is very popular in our family. I just want to see what it does when I fold it in half, how it folds, and you can see too. So it folds nice. Yeah, I might have to start using construction paper. It's got a different feel to it. It doesn't feel weak or anything, so you could do probably a lot of gluing on here, writing, drawing, whatever. Yeah, I think I might have to start using construction paper because this is so pretty. It's brand new from Dollar Tree and it's very pretty. So yeah, and it was $1. Let's see, I don't have my receipt here, but $1.50, $1.25, whatever. Even if it was $1.75, I would say that's worth it. Let me see, where's my paper? Where's the cardboard? How many pieces? 30 sheets. 30 sheets of pretty paper. So I think that's a good deal. I really do. Cut, paste, doodle. Very cool. Okay, what else did I get at Dollar Tree? So I'm trying to figure out what to show you next because I've got fall and Halloween. Let's see. Let me show you the fall things next. So I went ahead and got, let's see, the other thing is Halloween. And I'll be showing some other fun things I got on my other channel that aren't crafty. If you want to see a fun Dollar Tree haul, check out my other channel. And it's not up yet. I haven't even done it yet, but it'll be up probably within a week. I'll have that one ready. So yeah, that'll be a fun one because that's where I show all the stuff that's not crafty. So I found these placemats. I think I found placemats. When was it? They had placemats for Easter, I think. Yeah, and I had bought 2, and I used some, but not that many. So I remembered that and only bought 1 this time because I was like, I don't need, to have, there's 12 in here. I don't need to have 3 packs. I don't need to have 36 placemats. You know what I mean? I'm not going to use them. I found out I used like 1 per journal and I made like 2 Easter journals. So, 2 placemats I might have used. So that's why, even if I give 1 to my granddaughter, even if I give 2 to her, I'll still have 10 left. And I'm not going to make 10 fall journals. I would like to, but I just don't have that kind of time. You know what I mean? Don't have that kind of time. Okay, let's see how these open because we want to check these out. So like I said, there's 12 in here. Let me get them open. There's a little flap here, and they are Thanksgiving. So these would be fun if you have a lot of kids or any kids at your Thanksgiving table. But anyway, I'm just going to use them for my journals and give 1 or 2. Probably, she doesn't know how to, she doesn't know how to read yet, really. She's starting to read, but she's just not going to know how to unscramble words. She would just color on here, probably. Color, and she would color. She doesn't even not necessarily like to color with crayons. Like I said, she likes to color with colored pencils and dry erase markers. So every kid is different, right? And so yeah, I might just be giving 1 to her. And the backs are white, and they're a good size. So if your journal is bigger than this length, you're going to have to fold it or cut it down in some way. I'll tell you how tall they are. But yeah, that's something to look out for. 10 inches. Yeah, so if you are making some bigger journals, these are perfect for it. You could cut them in half too if you're doing a ring binder or a cinch journal. They could be cut in half and put in a taller journal, or you know, cut down. The top here says Hello Autumn. And then you have all the little activities. So really pretty. I love the colors. So those are going to be fun to figure out how to use. And then I got this. This is called Thankful Tree Kit. This is 12 sets. So I'm really curious to see what is in here. I got it for crafting, and I got it because I saw these leaves right here. They look like, here it tells what's in here, and 64 foam stickers. So that's and 32 leaves. So that's a lot for whatever it was, $1.50 or whatever. That's a lot of things like to have to craft with, right? I mean, if you buy a pack of stickers at Dollar Tree, depending, just say there's 12, say there's usually one sheet of like 12 stickers. Even if there are 2 sheets of 24, there's probably, I think there's more in here. So let's check it out in case you want to look for this, in case you don't already have it. So that's a little bag there. I'll keep that to put this back in. So here's the leaves. 2 sheets of leaves. Okay, so what does it say? I want to compare it to what it says to see if it told the truth. 4 tree panels. So I don't know if I'll use the tree panels. I can't see myself using the tree panels. I might give these to my granddaughter to play with. But what do you do? Somehow you put these together, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how you put them together. I'll have to read the Oh, I see. Here we go. Hello, Sherry. There we go. That is cute, isn't it? If you want to do this with your, like, I could get another one to do with her, or I could put these up on my table. You know, you could put these somewhere for a fall decoration, and then, you know, put leaves on it or whatever you want. You could put other things beside leaves on it. You could even possibly use these for Halloween if you want to hang. You could almost punch little holes and hang things on here. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure these could be very fun to craft with, other than what they're intended to do with this kit. Okay, so we got the 4 tree panels, 32 leaves. Okay, the 64 foam stickers. All right, see, I didn't know what that was, but this is what they're talking about. Just these little foam stickers. I guess you're supposed to put these on the leaves and then stick them to the tree. That doesn't sound great, but that's what I'm not doing that anyway. I really just got this for the leaves because I thought these were so pretty. Okay, so they're 2-sided. That's interesting. See, I couldn't tell that these were together, and then the tree things were over here, so I couldn't tell, you know, what was in between. But these are double-sided. So let me see. Do they have? See, they don't. Let me punch some out here. They just punch out, and then you could staple them to a page, or you could glue them down. You could, you know, use them on the top of a tag or a journal card or something. Oh, see, here's this one. Let's just take one real quick because this is kind of fascinating to me. Okay, and they're both different, by the way. See this one? There's 2 of each. See that? And see how they're different? Let me just show you these up close so you can see what these look like. These have a little pattern. These have little pumpkins on them, polka dots. These are a solid color, but they have the leaf veins running through them. These have little fall leaves on the leaves. Look at this one, it has the dark veins. So very pretty, 2-sided. And then this is the other one. So these are different. You can see this has leaf patterns, but different from the other one. Plaid. The colors are really pretty. Look at the blue and the green. Very pretty colors. So let's just punch these out real quick, because you see how it leaves a little bit of the leaf on there. So that's not the actual size what you see. You actually punch it out. It's a little smaller than what you're seeing on this paper that it's attached to. And you have 4 times 4, 16. You have 16 on this page, 16 on the other page. And that's what they said, right? 32? Yes, ma'am. That is what they said. Or yes, sir. I love these blue ones. But see how big they look, and then you punch them out, and they are a little smaller because that part is left there. And you could even use this for a stencil. You know what? You could use this for a stencil. Or if you're drawing, you could use it to, you know, for the outline, possibly. So that's a good little pattern right there to keep. I'm going to keep that. Maybe I'll do something with that. All right, and here's all the leaves, your little pile of leaves. So, and you could even make a little charm out of these, punch a little hole, but that's a very small stem, so you'd have to be careful. This one's very kind of delicate looking as far as all the little pieces are thinner than, you know, this is thicker. And so we'll just look at them real quick. One of each. Green, there's a green one we already saw. Orange, the red, and you already saw this one. And here's this little, let me show you that one up close. With the little leaves on it, and then the plaid one. I think you've seen the rest. The little plaid one. Cool that they're two-sided, isn't it? But if you glue them down, then you only see one side. But that's okay. It's all right. So those are cool, right? Little pieces there. I mean, I didn't know if they were stickers or what, but, you know, it's like buying a little pack of ephemera. But you have 32 leaves, a little pack of ephemera. Just say you don't even worry about the tree parts. And you have 32 pieces of ephemera for $1.50 or whatever. Cute, right? And then the Halloween thing that I got. So I also got this for the same reason. I'm not sure what these are. And I didn't know if they were stickers. It's called, I think they had more than one. I think they had at least two. And it's called, look what it's called. They made it just for us. Papercraft Kit. Isn't that cool? Now let's open this one. Does it have a flap? This one doesn't have a flap. We gotta undo the big packaging here. Little staples. This is cute. Little piece you could cut out there. And maybe even use this for something. So if you don't use it in your, like you said, if you sell junk journals and you don't want to put that in there, you could use it in your personal junk journal. If you're doing a Halloween, maybe October daily, could be used in there. Okay, so this is called Papercraft Kit, like I said. So in this one, you've got haunted houses, and it did say, what did it say as far as how many? 6 piece. So does that mean there's 6 houses? These look like they're all the same. And so, like, oh, do they stand up? I guess, are these meant to be bent? No, they don't have any score lines, but you could bend them right here to make them stand up, it seems like. Does it have any type of instructions? Not that we need instructions, but I was just wondering. Nope, I guess you're supposed to make up your own, whatever you're going to do. So, yeah, so we got a bunch of these houses. Looks like 6. Look like little haunted houses, or they could be. And then we have, I guess we have 6 of these. And these are not double-sided, but they are also, are they all the same? Yeah, these are all the same. Okay, see how they're all the same. So we won't look at all of them, but there's apparently 6 of these. That's cool. So you got another pack of ephemera here. So let's just call it let's call it what it is. What I'm using it for, ephemera. But I thought it was super cute. I just really liked all the little pieces. So let's punch these out and see what these look like. So this is, of course, says the word, has the word boo. This part comes off too. So, in other words, you have, how many pieces are on here? What is this cloud with a horn? I don't know what that is. It's something I don't know about. There's probably something. Probably somebody knows what this is, but I don't know why it has a, what's the meaning of a cloud with a horn? I have no idea. I don't have a clue about that. It's a Halloween cloud. Summerween, I don't know. But I don't really, I would probably cut the horn off. It looks like, is that a moon? It doesn't look like a moon. It looks like a horn. But maybe it's a moon. It just looks weird. I think I would cut it off because I don't like it. But if you like it, you can keep it, right? But I don't really like that. I think it's weird. Little rip, R.I.P. Cemetery marker, whatever you want to call it. And this is a mummy. A little bit, as you can see, a little bit harder to get out than the other ones. And a little bit more intricate here as far as, see that little white part going up in there? That's going to be a little bit, but just bending it around. I might have to use some scissors on this though to get that out. Is it meant to come out? Yeah, I think it's a little bit, yeah, there's a little bit of a something there, but it maybe it's not cut very well right there. That's supposed to be there. See, this isn't supposed to be here, right here. That didn't pop out off. And I don't think this is supposed to be here either. I wonder if I can just poke it out. See, it's not cut, it's cut a little, oh, see, here it comes. It's cut over here. And I think that whole white piece is supposed to come off. I think that whole white piece is supposed to come off there. So I'm just going to cut it. And just so you can see what I'm having to do to make this the way I think it's supposed to be. Like that. And then this part is all good. I think we got everything off that wasn't supposed to be on there. Okay. So there's the mummy. We've got a ghost. See that? Now that just popped right out. But it didn't have the little intricate parts that needed to come off, like the mummy. And then this one, see, this one has a little bit of intricate, but this is scored well here, or whatever, cut well. So it looks like it's going to pop right off. That just wasn't, well, maybe not. Boy, the leaves were cut really well, weren't they? This is a little thicker, I think, is it? Yeah. This cardboard or whatever that it's on is a little thicker. That could be part of the problem. It didn't, when they were cutting it, it didn't cut through as well. But, yeah, you might have to use your scissors if you get this so you don't tear it, you know? Or just cut the part off that you can't get off. Like I just did on that other one. But this, I don't want to rip, you know, anything off here. I really don't. But I really would like to show you what it looks like. Popped out, but being very difficult here. A little difficult anyway. It's coming. Here we go. All right, it's almost loose. Okay, here we go. Come on, pumpkin. I don't want to rip you off. You're way too cute. Yeah, it's just not cut that well. Ah! I didn't rip anything off. But I did rip a piece, but I didn't rip anything off, if you know what I mean. I ripped right here. Okay. So that's what it took to get the skeleton off. So they might all be like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just mine. This is really cute. I like the little skeleton with the pumpkin. These are all really cute, except for that cloud. I like the pink cloud. I just don't like the moon or whatever that is. I mean, what do you think? Do you like it? Do you like it? I don't know. I don't like it. Everybody has their own things they like. But I don't like it. Sorry. I like most things. I'm not that, like, I don't like things. There's a lot, most things I like, but that, I don't know. It's just a little weird to me. Alright, so this one's coming off a lot easier, pretty much. I say that, and then it gets difficult, right? I shouldn't be saying it. I'm jinxing myself. This is really cute. It's almost like they're cuter when I punch them out. Look at that little witch. Can you see her face, her like green face? That's adorable. See, that's adorable. This is not adorable to me. I don't know, I don't like it. The skeleton's adorable. This little ghost is adorable. This is okay. I don't really, get into gravestones. But I might, if I don't use it, I might put it in a goodie pack for someone else that might want to use it. I don't know if I would use that or not. It's not that I don't like it, I just, I like cutesy Halloween. I don't like scary. Not that that's scary, I just, like I like the Haunted Mansion and at Disney World, I like all the little funny gravestones they have there. So stuff like that, I like. That's just RAP. That's not really there's nothing funny on there. If they would have put a little something funny on there, I think that would have been better. Okay, this is cool. These words are separate, I think. Yeah, that's cool. So you don't feel like you have to put them together. If they put them all in one, I might cut them apart anyway. But they are apart. They are separate. So you can put them, you can put them on the same page, but you don't have to cut them apart. And you can put them like, any which way you want, so you could put it happy on the top and Halloween on the side, or you could put it like this, or if your page is big enough, you could put it like this, or you could line it up if your page is big enough, or you could just, put it across something. So anyway, there are 6 of these in here, quite a bit, and we have 1, 2, let's count these as 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 6 is 54. So 54 pieces. There are all this, 9 of this, they do repeat 6 times, but still, very cute. And I really like them. Yeah. I almost am getting some ideas here too. I wondering about things. Let's see. I'm wondering how big these are. This sheet, okay? Just wonder with me for a second, and I'm going to measure it for us. It's 6 inches this way. 6 inches this way. Ooh, 8.5 inches this way. Interesting. Could be a good thing for Happy Mail. I may have to go back and get some more of these. Now this is too big. So if you have an idea for these, they're a good size. But if you have a crafty idea for these, maybe put it in the comments for me and everybody else that might read it. Besides just decorating, I think that, I don't want to fold it right now, but I think that folding this would probably work as far as standing it up. And I'm just going to measure the tallest part here. This part of the roof right here. This is 9 inches right here. And then across the widest point, I guess, is about right. Well, the widest point is the bottom, I guess. So this with the little, they look like tabs to me, but say you could cut those off. Say you didn't want to fold it, or you could cut that off. So with the tabs, about 7 3/4. Without the tabs, just this house part is 6 inches, much smaller. Yeah, 6 inches. But that's the up here is wider. So just say you cut the tabs off, you're going to use it in a journal. This part up here would be the widest part, about right here, and that's 7 inches right there across to this tip over to here. That's 7 inches, just to tell you how it could possibly fit in a journal. I really like this little piece right here, but if you cut that off, just pretend like it's not there. If you cut it off right here, say this chimney or whatever it is, cut it off there, it would, just imagine, or maybe right beside the windows. So I wouldn't want to cut off the windows, just a little tiny space beside the windows. So cut it off right there. Okay, and so I'm going to measure that, because I think it still looks cute right there. Or just say you wanted to put it in an envelope or something. And so just on the, just a little fraction there beside the window, just a tiny bit, so it'd have like a frame. That's only, well, out to the tip here. That's 5.5 inches. That's not bad. So you could make these smaller if you wanted to, and it could fit into a journal, on a journal page. Yeah, we're gonna have to experiment with that, definitely. I'll experiment with that when I make my Halloween journals, and we'll see what we can do with these. I think that would be fun. All right, that's it. I really drew that out, didn't mean to, but just wanted to have some fun with these things and share with you, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Everybody have a great weekend, and I'll see you then. Have a great day.